So when we talk about the four stages, we talk about one, to us, the universe is doing something to us. That's the victim stage. We talk about by us, with our minds. That's the manifester stage. We talk about through us, which is the stage of the vehicle or the channel. And we talk about the stage of as us, which is the stage of being. And so it's to us, by us, through us, and as us. Those are four stages. And we can, everyone already in this room knows that many people in the world are living in stage one. And that is, they feel victimized by the world of circumstances, situations, people, places, things, conditions. Stage two, we begin to learn, of course, about oneness. We begin to learn that there's nothing outside the infinite. We begin to learn that this presence, by whatever mean we choose to call it, never compromises nor contradicts its own nature. It always works on its own behalf. We begin to learn that this presence, all of nature, the cosmos, is working for our spiritual liberation, that it may loose its own energy through us, that it may become conscious of itself as our life. So we learn all of this in stage two. And if you've seen the movie The Secret, you know that was a stage two movie, meaning that we were teaching from the level of manifestation. Stage two is how to manifest with your mind, with setting your intention. If you can see it and believe it, you can bring it into expression. That's stage two. And then there's stage three. Stage three is when, on a subjective level, you begin to be so aware that this presence is for you and not against you. There's a yielding that takes place, a surrender, a letting go, an allowing. You're no longer trying to make anything happen. Stage two is I'm going to make it happen. Stage three is I'm going to make it welcome. It's already happening somewhere in the mind of God. It's already happening in the universal presence. I'm going to make it welcome. Stage two, I'm going to make it happen through might, through power, through visualization. I'm going to bring it into manifestation. And we don't put down stage two. We need stage two in order to develop and learn a certain universal spiritual principles. And then as that begins to evolve within us, we enter into a more of a deeper surrender, a releasing and allowing. And then there's stage four, which is as us. And that is a state of being where we come to a great awareness, incrementally or dramatically, or it lasts for a period of time, in which we have the realization that our life really is the life of God. That there's no separation, there's no distance, there's no otherness, there's no other place, no other power, no other space, no other time. We might have it as a moment of insight. When we become extemporal beings, we become out of time, and that awareness takes over our life, and we learn how to stabilize that state by going back to metaphysical principles and certain practices that have crept into our life through our spiritual practice. Everyone, put your feet on the ground. Relax yourself. You don't have to have anything in your hands right now if you want. We're going to give you a taste. Take a deep breath and allow yourself to relax into this moment and have no concern about where you have come from or where you're going. You have arrived at this spot, this place, in which you're surrounded by a field of unconditional and all-conditional love, a field that has been co-created from the beginning of this Success 3.0 conference. You're surrounded by individuals who have said yes to being here. So they're interested in success. Success with a large S, not the small s success that society says, but the large S success that has something to do with the unfolding of your soul, something to do with your unique self, something to do with you delivering your gifts, activating the powers within you for this time in human history and beyond. So with this quietude, we ask a question, and we listen with our inner ear and the ear behind the ear, as if someone was telling you the most important secret in the world. Our whole being, listening is not passive, it's not active. Listening is what I call a reverential alertness. You're available. And so in your awareness, ask, what is the universe's idea of my life in the vibration of success? What does it look like? What does it feel like? What does it sound like? What's its energy? You can say, how does the universe think of me in the vibration of success? How does God see itself as my life in this vibration of real, meaningful success. What does that look like? So you may be available to an image, a feeling tone, a vibration, a sign, an instant knowing of something. But just hang with this for a few seconds. Deep listening. What idea is seeking to emerge through me that embraces the new success? What is it? I'm listening. And as we're beginning to feel into that, as it's articulating itself through us, we ask, what must I become in order for this to manifest? And we get inner guidance in a language in a way that we can understand. What must I become? We continue. What do I already have in my house that can be in service to the idea of my life as success? What gifts do I already have? What must I let go of? What no longer serves me? And finally, if you've ever said yes to anything in your life, you know that vibration. Magnify the vibration of yes. Magnify the vibration of willingness. Become willing to be that spiritual vision of success. Be willing to be it. You don't have to know how to do it right now. You have to be willing. Where there is willfulness, there's a wall. Where there's willingness, there's a way. Tap into willingness right now. And as we wrap up this portion of the evening, feel into this. As you're standing in the vibration of the idea of success in your life right now, what it looks like and feels like, and your willingness, I evoke this presence, this power, this love, this joy that is everywhere in its fullness, and that by means of us seeks to express itself. And I speak the word for the each and every being that is here, knowing that anything heretofore that would have blocked, hindered, delayed, or obstructed the fullness of their life is now dissolved into the nothingness from which it has come, never to exist again. And these beings stand in freedom. Freedom to be the next stage of their evolution. I feel it in my bones. I give thanks for this and I let it be. So be it. Amen. And so as you slowly open your eyes, that was a very, very brief intro into the teaching, a brief exercise into life visioning, but I felt something drop in for you. And so the sign says, please wrap up. So let's all wrap ourselves up. Love ourselves. Thank you very much.